Hola, buenos dias a todos. Hello, good morning again to everyone. This is Julio, your Spanish teacher for this Spanish language conversational course. Now we're going to talk about demonstrative words in Spanish. And let's start with demonstrative adjective or adjetivo demostrativo. These are the words that describe or point out a specific noun, showing how close or far it is. In English, these are the this or that we use most of the time. That's why in Spanish you must also learn and master this so we can also have a fluent conversation or a flow that is accurate in Spanish. So demonstrative adjective or demonstrative words, they go before the noun, they describe and must agree in gender and number with the noun. It is where the Spanish demonstrative words becomes more challenging because you also need to know the gender and the number of the noun you want to describe or point out here. For example, this book is interesting. Este libro es interesante. Este libro es interesante. We can see that this, which is este in Spanish, describes the book. In the second example, the house is big. Esa casa es grande. Esa casa es grande. We can see that that or esa describes the house. Let's see other list of demonstrative adjective here that modifies noun. Usually they don't have accent mark. This masculine singular, este, este. This feminine singular, esta, esta. This masculine plural, estos, estos. This feminine plural, estas, estas. That masculine singular, ese, ese. That feminine singular, esa, esa. Entonces, those masculine plural, esos, esos. Those feminine plural, esas, esas. That referring to over there, masculine singular, aquel, aquel. That referring to over there, and feminine singular is aquella, aquella. Those referring to over there, in masculine plural is aquellos, aquellos. Those referring to over there, in feminine plural is aquellas, aquellas. Then, how about demonstrative pronoun or pronombres demostrativo? So these are words that replace a noun to avoid repetition. They also show how close or far the replaced noun is. They stand alone and do not come before a noun. They also agree in gender and number with the noun they replace. Okay, por ejemplo, which book do you want? This one. So we can see that este or this replaces libro. So in Espanol, ¿cuál libro quieres? Este. Okay, which means this one in English. Another example, that one is my sister. Esa es mi hermana. Esa es mi hermana. We can see that one or that, which is esa in Espanol, replaces the name of the sister. That's the usage of demonstrative pronoun. So it replaces noun, accent mark, except for neuter. But in modern Spanish, sometimes accent mark is not existing. So it is just to recognize, okay? But most of the time in modern Spanish, again, it does not exist. So this one, masculine singular, este, este. This one, feminine singular, esta, esta. This one's masculine plural, estos, estos. This one's feminine plural, estas, estas. That one, masculine singular, ese, ese. That one, feminine singular, esa, esa. Entonces, those ones, masculine plural, esos, esos. Those ones, feminine plural, esas, esas. That one, referring to over there, masculine singular, is aquel, aquel. That one, referring to over there, feminine singular, is aquella, aquella. Those ones, referring to over there in masculine plural, is aquellos, aquellos. Those ones, referring to over there in feminine plural, is aquellas, aquellas. So each demonstrative pronoun also has a neuter form. They do not change for number or gender, and they are used to refer to abstract ideas or to a known object. Okay, so I know that it's a lot to memorize. Most of demonstrative words, all you need to understand here is their function, if it's function as adverb, adjective, or pronoun. But still, the usage or the demonstrative word is still the same. So if you're unsure about the gender, you can use this neuter form of demonstrative pronoun or demonstrative adjective here. So replaces noun, accent mark except for neuter. So for this, refers to general idea or situation. Esto, esto. That refers to a general idea or situation. Eso, eso. And that refers to a general idea or situation. Something far or over there, it's aquello, aquello. Por ejemplo, this is very important to me. So here in the sentence, it is not state what kind of thing or idea is this. So we use esto as a neuter demonstrative word. Es muy importante para mí. Esto es muy importante para mí. Second example, that is not true. Another sentence that doesn't explicitly expose or state what kind of gender it is. So we use eso no es verdad. Eso no es verdad. So just use these demonstrative words most of the time in order to familiarize and master. I know it's difficult for us as a beginner because I'm also on this part before. But again, just continue practicing this. So for the activities and homework on this part, make your own sentences using demonstrative adjectives, also pronouns. Then record yourself speaking the sentences you have created thrice. So I hope you learned something from this. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos. Adios.